Israel-Gaza, Hamas official predicts ceasefire within a day or two. A senior official with the Hamas militant group that controls Gaza has said he expects a ceasefire with Israel within a day or two, as cross-border attacks continue. But Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu said on Wednesday he was determined to carry on until calm and security are restored to Israeli citizens. More than 100 Israeli airstrikes targeted Hamas infrastructure in the north of Gaza early on Thursday. Hamas retaliated with rocket fire. Fighting began in Gaza after weeks of rising Israeli-Palestinian tension in occupied East Jerusalem that culminated in clashes at a holy site revered by both Muslims and Jews. Hamas began firing rockets after warning Israel to withdraw from the site, triggering retaliatory airstrikes. At least 230 people have been dead in Gaza so far, according to its Hamas-controlled health ministry. Israel has said at least 150 militants are among those dead in Gaza. Hamas does not give casualty figures for fighters. In Israel, 12 people have been dead, its medical service says. Israel says some 4,000 rockets have been fired towards its territory by militants in Gaza. Speaking on Lebanon's Al Mayadeen TV, Hamas political official Musa Abu Marzouk said he believed ongoing efforts regarding the ceasefire would succeed. "I expect a ceasefire to be reached within a day or two, and the ceasefire will be on the basis of mutual agreement," he said. People involved in the discussions with the two sides also told the Wall Street Journal that a ceasefire could come as early as Friday. Egyptian officials have made headway in negotiations with Hamas's leadership, and the Israeli military has privately conceded that it is nearing the completion of its objectives, U.S. and foreign officials are quoted as saying by the newspaper. An Egyptian security source also told Reuters news agency the two sides had agreed in principle to a ceasefire after assistance from mediators, but negotiations were still taking place. However, Israeli intelligence minister Eli Cohen dismissed reports of a ceasefire beginning on Friday, telling Kan Public Radio, "We will finish the operation when we decide we have attained our goals." Israel and the Palestinian militants are facing mounting international pressure to end hostilities. On Wednesday, U.S. President Joe Biden held his fourth call with Mr. Netanyahu since the conflict started. A statement released by the White House said Mr. Biden had conveyed to the Prime Minister that he expected a significant de-escalation today on the path to a ceasefire. The latest bid for a UN Security Council resolution calling for a ceasefire, launched by France, failed on Wednesday when the U.S. said it could undermine efforts to de-escalate.